What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Talk That Talk, where we have to talk about love and marriage, Huntsville, because there was a lot going on. All right, hang in there with me. We're gonna get through it, okay? Because Wanda got 2 episodes named after her. This one, and she had a couple episodes back, a whole episode named after her. Because when Wanda come, she gonna get it started, and she gonna start the mess. But there was some other stuff I want to touch on before we get towards the end when Wanda and Melody's mom went at it. All right, so let's get into it. Now, the episode started off bothering me because Kimmy and Maurice, if y'all don't learn how to freaking communicate, Maurice, you see Kimmy every day. How does she not know that you want to buy this lot, you want to build on this lot, and you don't want this lot to be your personal home? You want to build something and then sell it. And then you already talked to Martell, you already talked to Marcel, you already got this, that team. You already built your team on this lot, and then you take Kimmy there, and she's treating it like it's going to be her home because she doesn't want to build on, what do they call that, Scott Manor? Like, she don't want to have her personal home be that close to all of the family, which I wouldn't. I agree with that too. Everybody kind of needs their space. But she's thinking this is going to be her home. And then you lay it on her like, oh yeah, this is a project for you to get into your real estate stuff. You're doing this one, this deal, that deal. This would be another project for you. I got this person, that person together, and I'm gonna need you to facilitate it. And she didn't even know that this was just like a regular real estate deal. She's thinking this is gonna be a house for y'all. So how do you drive all the way up there? Oh yeah, we're gonna look at this lot, and then you don't tell her like, hey, I'm thinking about moving on this property. I think it'd be great to build on here and then sell it. But like, how do you not tell her that? Why is she finding out last minute? That really irked my nerves. It really irked my nerves, and it makes Maurice look like he's all talk. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna doing the picking up and dropping off for Monster. I'm gonna do all this, and then when it comes down to it, it falls on Kimmy. She got to pick up the pieces to keep everything running. And it's just like, oh my God, I don't know how Kimmy deals with that. That is so freaking frustrating. And it's just like, oh. Now let's get to the part where Martell talks to his mom. Martell went over there and talked to his mom. And the mama basically told him, oh, I told the kids that song was about you. Child, I done lost it. I said she told the kids that Mel's song was about their dad, and Martell's like, why you tell them that? It's just like, oh my gosh. So now it's like Melody and Martell have to have another conversation with the kids about why Melody made the song. It's just like this whole divorce is very, very messy, and the kids are always dragged through it. But these kids are very young and very impressionable and stuff like that. It's not like they 18 and 21 and can handle a little bit of drama between mom and dad. Like, they're babies. So I was just like, wow, Mama Martell. Wow, so good for so much for staying out of it and keeping it between Mel and Martell. And I feel like she probably said that because she low-key has Martell's back, but I feel like to the kids though, that was just like, that was a no-no. Okay, that was out of line. Alright, let's talk about how Martell and Maurice went to therapy. Marcel didn't want to go. He doesn't really feel like that particular therapist is good. I guess it's just not a fit for him. I think he doesn't want to go to that guy because Tisha likes to go to him. And he has Tisha, doing some critical thinking about how she moves. So I think that's why he don't like him. But I was glad that Maurice and Martell went. And I really liked what that therapist was saying when he said Maurice has 2 wives. His work is one, and then his actual wife, Kimmy. And because he's very quick to blame Kimmy for a lot of things, and he doesn't realize, it's like, yo, you got to know how to juggle the two. You got to give your wife attention and love, and she is not to blame. That therapist cut him off. He said, no, it is not your wife. It put Maurice in his place, but I feel like Maurice really connected with him, and he was starting to get it, And I really, really hope that there is, you know, some change within Kimmy and Maurice's marriage, because I really feel like they could be married for a long time. I just feel like the communication is off, and I think with Maurice kind of having his work life now clicking to him, is that's like he's treating it like a second wife, and then giving a lackluster to his real wife, you know. So I feel like hopefully with that clicking for him, it helps them. Because I definitely want to see them married for a long time. We didn't really touch too much on Martell in this therapy session, but I feel like Maurice definitely needed it more. We've heard Martell's story over and over and over again, but I do like how the therapist was trying to teach them the difference between depression and, you know, just feeling sad or down in a certain period or whatever. Like, just not having them run and jump and say, I'm depressed, without, you know, actually speaking to someone who really can clinically say you're depressed. So I feel like a lot of us do that. I was learning some things in there, okay? All right, so now we're going to go to the destiny race. So we know the destiny race is people are running towards their destiny or whatever. It has a cute theme to it. I like it a lot. But once the race was over and we get past all the fluff of Tiffany and Melody skipping and doing a shortcut with the race, all that good stuff, the kids running and all that stuff, cool. Tiffany brings up the fact that every time they have an event, particularly their anniversary celebration, they always get, Mel and Martell always get to an argument. And I guess she's tired of it. Honestly, me as a viewer, I'm tired of it. Like, every time they go to an event, like, Mel and Martell are off the wall, you know. But Mel was very quiet during this episode. She was not rah today. Like, I mean, she was not with the rah this episode, because the last one, like, she is, oh no, because Martell, we didn't get that this time. And so when Tiffany brought that up, Martell was starting to talk about it, and Destiny hopped in, and then Martell's mom said, oh, this is between Martell and his wife, or his ex-wife. You need to stay over here, because this ain't got nothing to do with you. And I have to agree with Mama Martell, because I understand Destiny always has Melody's back, and that's what Mama Martell touched on, that, you know, she always sticking up for Melody, and Melody got to fight her own battle. She got to, you know, stand up for herself, which Melody does. But in that particular moment, you know, I guess she's just tired of seeing it, tired of hearing about it from Martell and stuff like that. And she's like, no, you're not going to be talking to my son. But I did not like how Destiny was like, all in Martell. I wish a girl would talk to my fiance like that. You know, I wish, like, a friend of mine or a friend of somebody talking to my man like that. You got an issue with him, you come to me and I talk to him about it. That's it, okay? So I didn't like that, and I understood what Martell was saying, how he felt disrespected, because he was, and she was, you know, sometimes Destiny don't know how to communicate calmly. You know, I feel like maybe she was raised in a family where the only way to be heard was to yell or raise your voice or get with the extraness, you know. I feel like that's how she feels like she's being heard, but it's really the worst way to communicate with somebody. But a lot of us have seen that. So yeah, the mom stepped in, you know, and then Martell backed off, and then his confessional, he was happy his mom stepped in, because he's like, I can't raise my voice at Destiny, you know, like, she's a woman. He can't, and he shouldn't. So a female kind of has to step in and check another female, because a man shouldn't be all yelling back at a woman. It would have looked really bad for Martell, so I'm glad he did that. And Melody was dead quiet the whole time. She didn't say nothing. You know, I was really, really shocked. She probably, maybe she was done with the back and forth, you know, maybe she didn't feel like it today. And then, so once that's all squashed, right, then Mama Martell goes over and talks to Mama Melody, and they're cool, which was so nice to see. Like, both of the grandmas are cool. They want to get together with the grandkids and all of that stuff. And before we get to that, can we talk about how Mama Martell looked great in her confessional? Hair was laid, honey, with the bob straightened. I was like, okay, she looked real nice. They got all the mamas looking nice in the confessionals, okay? Because, you know, Miss Wanda always bring the looks, honey. Miss Wanda, she came in that confessional in this episode. Miss Wanda had the pieces of blonde. Her hair looked like mine. You know, had the pieces of blonde in there, little curl. I said, Miss Wanda looking like she about 40, 45. What? She Maurice's mom in a confessional in this episode, but I know if she get one, they gonna get her right. They doing their mamas right, okay? Whoever is on the hair and makeup, got it. So the mamas get together, right? And this is where all the drama happens. The mamas get together. Melody's mom and Martell's mom are cool. They staying out of their kids' divorce drama or whatever. They want to meet up and play with the grandkids and all that stuff, which I think is adorable. But then Wanda messy butt come over there. Wanda's messy self comes over there, and you know, basically they was calling Wanda out for the social media stuff, okay? And Wanda basically is like, oh, you say this on social media. It's always this social media back and forth stuff, right? Always that. But then Mel's mom goes, well, you're the one with a boyfriend and a husband. Took me out, okay? She took me out. And then of course Wanda's not good with reading people quick. She real good with the, like, if you say something, I'm gonna say the same thing back to you. So when Mel's mom said you got the boyfriend and the husband, she's like, well, you sleeping with a married man. You got a boyfriend and a husband. And Mel's mom is like, woman please. And she said, I don't do ghetto. I hollered so loud when Mel's mom said, I don't do ghetto. Oh my gosh. That should have been the title of the episode, okay? That part, crazy. Martell's mom said, I'm out of here, and she got out of there. They don't mess with Wanda. They don't mess with Wanda because Wanda clearly is messy. And the whole town know about it. The whole town know that Wanda is messy and you don't want to be around Wanda, child. Now, both of the daughters get called over there. Now, what I had an issue with was, like I said, Mel was very calm. She wasn't, like, even giving us the rah-rah-rah when the two moms was going back and forth. Tisha came over there and was kind of starting to go back and forth and defend her mom, and she called Mel's mom a cyberbully. I think Tisha should have just said, let's just stop, and just immediately pulled her mom away. I'm glad Tisha started to clean it up and just say, y'all need to stop, both of y'all are wrong or whatever. But I think her calling Mel's mom a cyberbully only added to the stuff. But then she kind of, like, you know, cleaned it up, pulled her mom away. And I was so glad to see Tisha say it on camera, because I think a lot of us who watch this show have already speculated that Tisha was like, I don't think I'm going to invite my mom to a lot of events anymore, because we haven't been seeing Miss Wanda like that. Like how we used to see in season 2 and season 1. So she openly finally said that, you know, I'm not going to really invite my mom to a lot of events anymore, because, you know, she said to her mom, like, what you do out here is also a representation of me. And you can't be out here saying you about to fight this one and fight that one. That's not cute. You're too old to be doing that. And, like, thank God she finally said it. You know, I'm sure she probably said that to her before. Maybe she didn't, but I'm glad she said it on camera. And, you know, we're going to be seeing less of Miss Wanda. But I feel like the show loves Miss Wanda. So I know those producers are going to be trying to get Miss Wanda in more scenes, because she always brings it when she's on an episode, which is why they named the episode after Miss Wanda, because every time she on the scene, she get it popping. It just makes for good TV, but it just causes a lot of issues. Like, it causes a lot of issues. And Miss Wanda, you might have to delete your social media, because you talking about people's kids, you talking about, oh, so you commenting on the new baby mama Instagram pictures and stuff like that. You getting too deep in the mix, girl. There's a difference between if you on social media and you see the drama, you following certain people, or you see it, but don't like and don't comment. You gotta learn how to keep your mouth shut, but you can still peep all the drama, you can still peep all the tea, but just don't get involved, Wanda. Okay? But tell me what you guys thought about this episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.